Hey Elmer, my name is Paul. I'm with Eastwind SEO and I have partnered up with Schenectady SEO to bring you this video showing you some tips on how to improve your online presence. You spoke to Nate a few days ago about this video, and I'm just going to go over some quick tips, and those are going to be content, citations, and backlinks. So I went looking for a website for you guys and I did not find one. So I'm not sure if you actually have one. So what I'm going to do for example purposes, I'm going to go over another website and we're going to look at this pkelectricnyc.com and just kind of give you a rundown of, what to expect with a website and how it can bring you, more traffic and more clients. So we're looking at this website. They have a decent website. They have some pictures, pretty good pictures. Not a whole lot of content, and that's what I'm going to go over here with this website. But you can see they have their click to call up here. Definitely something you want. They have a chat little bubble right down here. The more ways to convert people that come to your website into clients is, the better. So that's just something to keep in mind there. So with content, you want to have a good amount of content. We recommend 1,500 words of content, and the reason for that is Google loves content. They're going to crawl your website and they're going to go through all that content, all that text, and they're going to look for keywords. So a keyword is going to be anything that somebody's going to put into Google as they search for a product or a service. What that's going to do is Google's going to find those keywords. That's going to tell them, what it is, what services that you offer, what your business is, where the services you offer, where the areas you are servicing are, and it's also going to help your website show up at the front of the page of Google on the search results as people search for those keywords that are within your content, right? So something to keep in mind, you want to get some really good, buyer intent keywords. 1,500 words, it gives you plenty of room to put those buyer intent keywords into that content to start getting you guys showing up more on that Google search results. So let's go ahead. I'll go back real quick and look at a search that I did. This is just a random search of a broad area of, obviously New York. I looked for an electrician in New York. Obviously you can narrow it down, at the areas that you serve, but this is just an example again. So the first thing you're going to see up here are ads. So ads are a great way to get some clients. It's a good way to bring business in. You can take your business and you can get it in front of the eyes of people that you want it to get in front of, because it allows you to target a certain audience. So it's a really good way to get your business in front of people you want to get it into, and you can control that, run a really good ad campaign. You can definitely see some really good results from that. As we move down, we have the map pack right here, and these are the top 3 of the map pack. Definitely a spot that you want to be in. These guys see a good amount of traffic that comes through the search that goes to their business. They get a good chunk of that just from being in this top 3, and that has to do with your Google business profile. So your Google business profile, what you want to do is you want to get citations by putting that information into online directories. So you want to take your Google business profile info, exactly how it is in your GBP, and you want to put it into as many online directories as you can, and that's going to be anything like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Angie's List, so on and so forth. There are hundreds of online directories to get your business name and information into that you can get citations back from. And basically the goal that we're going after here, to have more citations than your competition that's showing up in the map pack, right? And that's going to get you in that top 3. So as we move down, we have the organic search results, and you're going to see up here directories showing up. Not too much to be concerned about. You can always outrank them fairly easily. The goal that you really want to go after is try to outrank your competition. So if this guy was a direct competition, you would want to obviously rank above him, right? And by having that 1,500 words of content, we saw their website and they didn't have 1,500 words of content. So you would already be at a good point, at a good place in taking and overtaking them when you have if you had content on your website. So next I'm going to go over their website through a tool that I use called Ahrefs, and it just shows me, all the information of a website, how it's performing, everything like that. And we're going to look at this top section right here, focus on the UR and DR right now. And those two numbers are very important numbers that you want to pay attention to. A UR and DR are basically a trust and power rating in Google's eyes. So the UR being a trust rating, or how trustworthy Google sees your website, and the DR being a power rating, or how powerful your website is. And you basically want to keep these two numbers in close ratio to each other while getting them up as high as possible. We can see these guys have their UR's doing pretty good. Their DR, they could definitely use some help with. So I would recommend getting some more quality backlinks to boost up that DR number. And the backlink is going to basically be anything that links back to your website, coming from an outside source, whether it be another website or a comment blog or anything like that. The goal is to have powerful referring domains pushing that power back through those backlinks to your website. And you want to get those powerful backlinks from relevant domains that have to do with your service industry. You don't want to go out and get random backlinks from random websites that have nothing to do with your service industry, because that's going to come across as spammy in Google's eyes. Could potentially hurt your DR and UR rating, and as well as your ranking ability in Google itself. So just keeping that in mind, we can see that they have 63 referring domains, giving them 927 backlinks. They are being found for 463 keywords. They're getting a decent number of traffic. So they're being found for the keywords. That is why I stress the importance of content. Now, they don't even have 1,500 words of content, but they're already getting found for a good number of keywords. And they're already getting a really good number of traffic. So by having that 1,500 words of content, I'm going to recap everything real quick here. So starting with keywords or content, by having that 1,500 words of content on your homepage, that gives you plenty of room to put in some buyer intent keywords that will have you showing up more on Google searches as people search for those keywords. And then your Google business profile, you want to have that filled out as much and as accurately as possible with all your business information. Go out and get it into as many online directories as you can, and then get quality backlinks linking back to your site that has coming from referring domains that have to do with your service industry. So with all three of those things clicking together, you're going to see some movement, and you're going to see your website start to show up. Well, I mean, if you have a website, you will see your website start to show up in more of the top 3 and 4 of the Google organic search results. You will see your Google business profile show up more often in that top 3 map pack as more people search for your keywords, and then you're going to start seeing an increase in traffic flow through your website coming through your Google business profile. Basically, where the goal here is to increase traffic through your online presence, right? So that's what we're trying to do. So you can definitely implement some of these tips yourself. You can always reach out to us with more questions if you want more information. I will link our info in this video as well as in the email that I'm going to send out to you guys. And once again, thanks for checking out this video. I hope it was helpful for you guys, and have a wonderful rest of your day.